Hello, and welcome. We're finally back from an unintentionally somewhat extended break. Hi. Oh, I know what didn't happen. We got a donation earlier, and the donation alert didn't go off. Like I said, I was not quite all the way prepared on everything this year. You know what? It's fine so far, because even though we don't have the alerts working quite properly, we do have the donation zone. I love it. It comes up and it works. So this is, of course, Extra Life 2022. We are here. We are raising money for Children's Miracle Network hospitals. Specifically, my local one is the Maria Ferrari Children's Hospital. I know people who have had to go there to have their children taken care of. That sounds a little more threatening than I intended for it to sound. But the point being, we're here. As you can see, last block, Rue came in with a $5 donation. Thank you very much. 15 from an anonymous before that. Fight against the children. Fight for the children. Whichever you prefer. And 25 before. So again, we have 3 donations totaling $45. That's just about over 8% of our $550 goal, which is an arbitrary goal. And in total for the Giant Palm team that we are, of course, part of, that's 34 donations, totaling $166,816. It's nice doing it this late after everybody else has done theirs, because that number is so big and that feels so good. And I kind of love that I get to gesture. I almost feel like a weatherman. One of these days I will get a green screen just so I can do green screen gags and do this like a weatherman. Also so then I can be in space instead of in my room in space. Yeah, this is fantastic. Remember, every donation, every total that you see over here is going to help Children's Miracle Network hospitals, to help children and their families who are going through the dark time of the kids having to be in hospital care. And every dollar donated goes to supporting them. Everything down to, toys and games and things to make the time spent during a hospital stay go a little bit easier, be a little less traumatic, all the way up to research and development of new techniques and medicines and what have you in order to better take care of those children and, hopefully make it so those stays are shorter and not recurring. Is get them out of there and get them as well taken care of as possible. That's what we're looking for. That's the great thing. I want to see some more over here. If you don't have the money to donate right now, that's cool. You don't have to do it. You just have to go and tell friends and family that we are doing this. I am here to play games to raise attention for it, and you're keeping me company and telling others. Great. That's the donation bit. I don't have I don't have a script this year. We are flying by the seat of my pants this year. Which reminds me, I need to buy new pants. I was working on a car yesterday, and the seat of my pants split like a 2-foot. Listen, it was a lot was going on. Okay, so let's go to our next block, and our next block is something special because we have. Can I do this in the right order? I click on that, and then I'm going to click on this, and I am joined by. Hi, Kero.
Hi, I heard you twice. I got very confused.
Yeah, because of what do you call it? Huh?
Yeah, I guess I'll have to stop watching your stream.
I mean, you could just mute it. We want those numbers to stay there.
Fine.
Yeah, that's the ticket. All right, good. Okay, good. The tech is currently working. I hear you. They hear you. They hear me. You hear me.
Who said that?
Ghost.
Oh no.
I'm the ghost of Christmas past tense.
Christmas pasteurized milk.
Oh, that's way better. Oh, thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Hey, how's your update going?
Boop, 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 boop. 1 minute 30.
Okay, well, hang on.
I'm hanging.
Hang on, there's a joke in here somewhere, because if it's a robot body for a frog and wetware is a phrase, I forget what it means though, so I can't make the joke. Because it's further from hardware than firmware, but it's also not software, it's wetware. I forget. I heard it once, and it might be a cyberpunk thing. I don't know.
I'm just adware.
I'm unaware.
I'm here to advertise that this is Extra Life from Nick, and you guys should donate and help children not be suffer.
Yes, good. I love that we're all professionals here.
Yeah.
Speaking of professionals, that's not a segue at all. Video game.
BBL game.
I didn't. Okay. Oh, well. Okay, I did this wrong. Okay, they can hear you. They can't see you anymore. Let me add that back. That's you. Hello.
Hi.
Yeah, you're down there somewhere. That seems right. And then the video game, we're here is become a tradition at this point. We play Knockout City together on stream.
Pretty much every 5 minutes.
Okay, so I'm gonna play some
15
Knockout City.
14 seconds.
You're gonna cheer us on for the next 40 seconds. Well, okay.
Oh. Play game.
There we go. Okay.
We're in.
Oh, you've hacked it?
Yes.
Excellent.
I've hacked the ball tricks.
Wasn't that a Harry Potter character?
Shrug.
Okay. Ball
Guess
tricks, McLider. Hello.
I have cherry Pepsi Max, and I'm gonna drink all 8 cans before we're done.
Oh my god, that's the max. That's the max that you can drink of the max. Okay.
Only because I've only got 8.
Okay, yeah, my game lag is horrendous, as expected.
It's because you've installed the adware for this.
Yeah, well, you know, I love add-ons.
Logging in!
Okay. If I don't turn the mouse, it's not bad. Alright, I'll stand...
Wait, what? Updating and restarting, what?
Yeah! More updates!
I'm gonna pee on it.
Good, I think. Alright, I'm gonna do that, and... okay, that might be playable. Alright, we'll work with that. I'll have to do that. Right, I had to do that last year, too. I should, take some production notes of things to do in post, because starting now, I have some things to do in post.
You a postman?
Yeah, I'm gonna drive a box truck, but a little goofy one.
Yay.
Okay, I have a note. Okay, what is this game? Apparently a double XP event is going on because the season is about to end.
Double X play.
I didn't even have to drink any Code Red to get a code. XP Code Red.
I want Code Red.
I had my Code Red last block. I think there's only 2 cans left. I drink too much.
Doesn't exist here.
No?
No.
What a shame.
So here's a wild story. Mountain. Why does the game keep shutting down? What? Yeah, wild story. So Mountain Dew was banned here because of the high caffeine content, and now in comparison to energy drinks, it's one of the lower ends.
Oh.
But still, the only Mountain Dew they sell here is a quarter of the caffeine version of what you guys have, but in a bottle.
Weird.
Yeah, I have to import anything else. Okay, third try, let's go.
Here's the thing, though. I would try a lower caffeine count Mountain Dew, because, I think I mainly care about it because of just, it is so...
The flavor.
Well, I mean, Code Red has that cherry flavor, and I'm a... If I say I'm a cherry fiend, does that mean something worse than I think it does?
It does now.
Okay, so I won't say that one. But
Updating and restarting again.
yeah. You got to get all the good dodgeball juice back in it. Yeah, I don't know. I got blood pressure issues, so less caffeine would probably be good.
I grabbed the news.
Oh, that's a good sign.
And do you know what the cure for high blood pressure is?
Chillaxing? Maxing and chillaxing?
No, having no blood. Just suck it all out.
Oh, get you some vampire friends.
Well, I was going to say put in some coolant, but...
That was a MST bit.
You're an MST bit.
I'm a drill bit.
Daily login bonus!
I'm a drill bit Jonathan Taylor Thomas. There, is that a joke? Is that a joke? That's the vibe we go for around here.
No, I don't want to buy turtle outfits. Get out of here.
Why don't you want to buy turtle outfits?
Pretty sure I got them.
Okay.
Okay, days. Are you ready?
Good. Hey, how long are we here for? I made a schedule and then did not. Okay, we're here till 4. Good, we can do that.
IDK, my BFF Jill.
Man, I haven't talked to my BFF Jill in a long time. I should say hi to her. We're here till 4 o'clock, and then it's the anxiety block. Okay, you here? Are you here? Are you here? Are you here? I'm looking for you. I don't see you. I don't think you're here.
You have to invite me.
I gotta invite you. Can you not just say join on friend? I've been playing a lot of Fortnite. Invite.
There's fireworks.
Yeah, it's the Midnight Madness. Ain't you here?
Ooh.
It's double XP. It's midnight versions of all of the different maps, and also every match has a global mutator on it.
Nice.
Hello. Goodbye.
Bye.
Good. Perfect. This bodes well. Oh.
Okay, I'm ready to do things.
All right, let's do it. Midnight Madness. Let's do it. It's the mutation rotation. Oh, yesterday there was like 2-on-2-on-2-on-2 mode. Not today. That's fine. Welcome to Slam City.
Cute kids.
Are they squids?
I know, the best cute kids is apparently...
I got a crew invite from the best. Oh, cute kids. Hello.
I've got my own crew. Get out of here.
Why are you a cute little ghosty? The best?
Around. Oh, it's the choo-choo one.
Oh, this is a good match. All right, Cage Ball. I actually don't know. Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
I don't know how I would stream Splatoon, if I'm being honest.
With your computer.
How's that, everyone is big and does damage on tackle? Oh my god!
Oh, I'm dead.
Oh boy.
Oh, so I should just tackle everyone. We don't need balls this time.
Yeah, that's...
Don't need balls where we're going.
It's become a wrestling game. Oh, those are bad guys. God, Damage on tackle. All right. Oh god, it's 0-4. Okay. Nah, you know, this is fine. Does that make our ball form bigger? No, we can still fit through the same gaps. That's good.
Do you wish you had big balls?
Nah, well... I mean, I have no frame rate. Can you tackle out of ball form? I don't know. Ball form. Tackle. Nope. Cannot.
Oh, ball.
Ball form priority.
I can't remember
Nice.
my moves. Balls. Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam, if you wanna. Kero City. Hey, you, what you gonna do? Wait, what?
I'm kind of sad. I ordered more memory for my computer, so hopefully I might not even need to set up a separate streaming computer to continue doing this going into the future. But it didn't come in time.
Punch it.
Punch my computer?
Yeah, right in the butt.
Where's the butt on my computer?
The bit with the part you stick the thing in.
I don't think that's what butts are for. By design. By design. Listen.
Maybe not for you.
This is why it's important to vote for right to repair. Fix your butt. Fix your own butt.
Repair that ass.
I don't know why that got me, but that got me.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Oh god.
Rue says back of the power supply, obviously. So yeah, I was right.
And it makes up no catching. Oh gosh. Oh, this is going to be chaos. I'm into it.
Gonna be taking a lot of balls to the face.
I am already dead. Well, you can still dodge, and dodge breaks lock on.
Oh.
Hi, Aoife. I'm sorry about all the news.
All the nudes? What? Who are you sending?
All the news. There's always news, and it's always bad.
Yeah. Wales lost their football match. That was awful news.
Oh. Okay, so what's football? Is that the one with the wickets?
What?
I don't know from sport.
It's the one called football where the foot actually touches the ball. The whole time.
The whole time. Oh. Okay, the whole time. Okay. All right.
Where you at? I'm in a glass cage of emotion. Oh, yeah, like Joe says, and it's actually a ball. Yeah, you guys play hand egg. That's what you guys play.
Listen, I don't play hand egg.
Or grab the ovum, whatever you wanna.
It's an oblong.
Ooh.
It's a wacky oblong. Thank you.
So I keep mixing up my jump button and my tackle button because I've been playing so much 14, and the jump button on that is the tackle button here. So I just tackle the train. Didn't win.
Wait, like the keyboard button for it?
Well, the controller button, but yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I was gonna say, jump on control sounds like something a serial killer does. Hi, Jansen. Man, everybody's here today. This is cool. Everybody's here except the frame rate.
Yeah, who did you disrespect today?
Oh, let's see. I've only been up for about 2.5 hours, so
Everyone.
Presidents? Let's say presidents.
Yeah.
I had the presidents of mind.
Well, maybe if you'd stop the steal, the presidents wouldn't be mad. Hey.
Okay, for the record, STEEL, and then we'll talk. We're switching to a soy-based infrastructure.
Wait, did you dip out?
No, I did not.
We staying in?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I just listen. We got time to kill. Oh, yeah. I don't know what's going on today. We're here. We're doing this. Wait, why did I get a crew logo?
Did you join?
Join what? What?
Oh, is that your reward?
Yeah, no, I did not join anything. I just got one. What's going on today, Rue? Tell us. I don't know anything, and I can't do my bit because it's not the top of the hour, so I can't refresh people yet. Why?
Oh, cherry soda pop. I'll drink that just because I'm drinking that in real life, and I'll get some bonus thing.
Energy drink, Ulti-Berry Blast. Ultimate throws, character throws, curve shots, lob shots. I'm a lob shot kind of fella. I'm a beef-log boy.
That's right, Rue. We're raising money. You guys too can raise money for children to stop them from having the suffering. All you have to go is go to bit.ly/extralifenickk and donate. Save those children from the suffers.
Save the children. Give them money. Give children money. They're investment bankers now. What is that
in the
car?
future. It's a hamster wheel. Well, it's an armadillo, but...
That's rad. Everybody's tiny and fast.
Wow.
Okay, yep. Cinnamon raisin money. Yes. Okay, that's our flavor for the day.
Man, I love cinnamon raisin.
It's so good. That was always my go-to when I was younger. It's like, all right, we got to go out for the day. To keep me quiet, we're going to go get a cinnamon raisin bagel that I can just eat all day.
I need you to do me a favor.
Okay.
I need you to do the grab action and listen to your character.
The grab action?
Or just any of the voice noises.
It's high-pitched, isn't it?
Yeah.
See, my thing, though, is wolf.
See, I don't know how to feel, because mine sounds like when that tortoise is having sex.
Yeah. Wait. Which tortoise?
You know, the...
I don't keep up on the auditory habits of tortoise.
That one. Wait, there you go. Throw me.
Nope.
Oh, don't.
I had the boomerang ball. Hey, is this you?
Yeah.
My frame rate, I have no idea what's going on at any point. I don't know what I'm holding.
My hand.
And we'll make it, you swear?
Yeah. Oh, balls.
Oh, right. That's what I wanted to set up and then didn't. I picked up some new overlay software to let people throw stuff and throwing dodgeballs during the dodgeball games would be appropriate.
Throw wrenches. If you can dodge those, you can dodge anything.
It's got to be like a. That's got to be on a like a probability, like 1 in 10 dodgeballs is actually a wrench. Ugh.
Bye.
Nice. These balls are so huge when we're this small. Just massive ballers. Dunk.
Dunkaroos. I was excited because I thought I was the blue team. I am not the blue team. I am the lose team.
I also thought we were blue team for a little bit. Shout out
Where?
to Roxas and Joy.
And Noodle. Roxas enjoy Noodle.
Roxas and Joy Noodle, turns out. Just a big Nissan fan. I don't think it's fair that one company should be allowed to make cars and noodles.
Why not?
Because I don't want to have to boil my car every time I need to go out for groceries.
You can just, put the seasoning on your car and eat it as is.
Oh, just crunchy? Crunchy cars?
Yeah.
My car is extra crunchy because I don't know. There's probably a
You got the fancy one. Boing.
Ah! I'm grabbing too early on these balls.
Oh.
Oh, goodbye. Me too.
Surprise, mother fluffer.
I didn't help. I just gave him a ball to hit you with. Oh, everyone has moon gravity this round. Okay. Gas up your noodles. All right, best noodle. You're making noodles, and you're doing it fancy. How do you do your noodles?
I just eat the brick. I gotta be honest.
Just crunch right into it, huh?
Yeah, pour the seasoning on, sometimes a bit of butter to help the seasoning stick. And that's me. The only time I have proper, prepped stuff is when it's made for me.
Sometimes I'll do like a... If I have teriyaki sauce, I'll just put some teriyaki sauce on it. But even then, if it's not ready, it's just, alright, well...
I'm caught in a trap.
I am so scared to get into the middle of
this. Spicy peanut noodles.
Ooh.
I do like a balls. At least I'm falling slowly. Oh yeah, same.
I caught the sniper shot, and then immediately dodged into a wall and fell into a pit.
I'm proud of you.
Listen, you gotta temper your own awesomeness. That's what you gotta do. Do it.
I can't remember where to pass. I can't remember how to die.
Everybody's got these moon balls. This moon balls means that they're bigger or lighter?
It just means that they're more, round.
Okay. But they have the same amount of mass.
I don't know if have you ever watched the series Basquash?
I love Basquash.
Okay, so I adore Basquash, but I love the fact that everyone who lived on the moon has perfectly round boba.
Mm-hmm.
Because of no gravity. I imagine it's the same for the Bulba.
Yeah, they
Actually,
don't really address that in the anime, do they?
Basquash is actually why I started making music.
Really?
Yeah, no, because the three players who were in a group, and there was I can't remember character names, but it was the girls, and they had a singing group.
Oh yeah, the Moon Pop Idol basketball team, street basketball team.
Yeah, a number of them were inspirations for a lot of my early songs writing.
Cool. The last time I made an AMV, I did it was an AMV of Basquash set to Space Jam.
Come on and slam if you wanna jam.
Hi to Kobe. What's going on today? Man, everybody's here today. Man.
I thought you were saying hi to Kobe. Like, hi, Kobe.
Kobe.
Okay, but, you know, do you remember that time when every single song ever was mashed up with Space Jam?
Yeah. It was
My favorite still to this day was that Oraimo one.
The which one?
Oraimo.
I don't think I heard that one.
There's a Grim. A cross Grim.
Hi, Graham.
Zombies? That's not an MMO.
Is it not? I thought that was
Oh,
that was like every MMO. There's a dungeon with zombies in it.
I mean, there is. I mean, to be fair, yeah. I have been doing those criterions. I would invite Nick to join us in the 14 realm, but he says no. He doesn't like being able to play games.
I don't like games. Wait, hang on. That sounds wrong. That one sounds wrong. Listen, I'm here for no games, no drama. Just.
I wish I had perfectly spherical truffles.
420 friendly. 69 friendly. Wait. Can I say that on a children's charity stream?
Yeah.
I mean, it's friendly. We're always teaching kids about friendliness, right?
Do not teach kids about 69s, please.
No. But you do want to be nice.
Are these?
Yes.
You know who also doesn't like games? Manda. Manda will buy 50 games and pay for subscriptions to play MMOs with people, and then just sit in a house in the game and not do anything.
Oh my god, I can't play video games today. Listen, playing dress up with your house is important. Have I paid subscription services just to play dress up? I think so.
I'll be honest, I have paid subscriptions for free-to-play games just to have all the clothing item options.
I am probably should be embarrassed about how much money I've spent on Fortnite in the last, let's call it like 6 months.
On the last fortnight?
Yeah, a little more than that.
Ah, balls.
See, you say that, but I cannot find single balls.
There's some multi-balls.
Single balls in my area?
There's some people here who have 3 balls.
Oh. Like,
One's bigger than the other 2, but... Hey, you know what? Apples. I was trying to grab it, but I didn't go fast enough.
Mm-hmm.
Son of a dick.
Yep.
Son of a duck.
Oh my gosh. That dude was just stunting on us. It's always moral to buy Vader. I didn't have to buy Vader. Vader was at the top of the season pass.
Wow.
I didn't buy... I found one parkour level that just gives you like 4 levels per run through. It's better than actually playing Fortnite, I think.
You only doing it because you want to learn how to do the dances, be honest.
I don't do any of the dances. I got rid of all of them. I got the hacky sacky mode. Actually, they were doing a Thanksgiving sale, so all of the food mascot characters were on sale. I did not get any of those, but I did get the emote where you just eat a whole pizza by yourself.
You know what?
Uh-huh.
For $20, you can get a giant pizza and eat it by yourself in real life.
That's true.
Ah, balls.
Our local place does
Son
the jumbo pizza. It's like $30, but it's also like 2 feet across.
I was going to say, there's a place here that used to do a huge one. Like, it was so big that the slices were cut into squares to make it manageable.
Oh, man. Hit the yoinky sploinky. I don't think I have that.
Why not?
I don't have a dance. I can't stand. I have no legs.
You know, I've got to be honest. I am glad that I'm not the one streaming my side of gameplay right now.
Uh-huh. No, I think we're getting absolutely hosed this match, like, in general. It's 7-0!
I'm being oppressed by the red oppressor.
Yeah. Ow.
Son of a grandma.
Hey, there we go, and I'll take those. All right.
No, I like pizza bases where they're like super thin and crispy. Like you bite into it and it's like chomping on a cracker.
I had a pizza like that once, and that was too thin for me. And like I'm from New York, so you gotta have a fairly thin crust. But when it's like saltine thin, that's there's something there. I won't lie, there's something there. I can see it, but that's just not what I'm looking for when I'm looking for pizza.
Okay, so here, I don't know if they do it at the Domino's there, but we have this thing called double decadence. Imagine 2 of those bases with a layer of cream cheese inside it.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Huh.
It's great.
That's interesting.
Hyper Ninja.
God, that's a lot. Huh.
Mm-hmm.
Wait, so
thin and crispy base, layer of cream cheese, another thin and crispy base, pizza's toppings on top.
okay, I was gonna say, is there like the because if you take 2 of the finished pizzas and stack them and put the inside, that changes the ratios.
I mean, if we learned anything from lasagna yesterday, if you put a pizza on top of another pizza, you've just got a pizza stuffed crust pizza.
Do you remember when they did the Windows 7 burger and it was 7 burger patties?
What?
I forget what chain was doing that. It might have been like Japanese only McDonald's or something, but it was just like, yeah, 7 burger patties. All right. This one, oh boy, is that gonna go bad? Okay.
Okay, but hear me out.
Uh-huh.
So, a burger patty that is like 12 inches around, and all of the goodness that you have on a burger is like inside of the meat, like a meat Oreo kind of thing. And it's just like a meat frisbee. You can just throw it into someone's mouth if they can catch it.
Well, I mean, like Frisbee started out, it was just pie tin, so you could do like a meat pie.
Yeah, but your pies are missing like half of the pastry, which is the best part.
Are they?
Your hot pies are not pies here. Well, they are, but they're called hot pots.
Well, I mean, like we'll do, even when we're doing a meat pie, we'll cover it. It'll be a sealed pie.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like, you know how you have like your apple pie and cherry pie, and the entire thing is encased.
Yeah.
That's our pies, regardless of what type of filling. But I noticed there a lot of meaty pies and stuff tend to be a bowl, filling, and then pastry on top.
Oh, without the underneath pie. Yeah. No, that's...
Yeah.
I don't know if I see too many of those. Like I think... Okay, that's kind of... I think I've seen some shepherd pies that'll do it like that. But I think that's almost more because of like the cooking method tradition it comes from, because it is like a crock pot kind of thing.
Also, that's another thing, you guys with your shepherd's pies, putting any kind of meat in there.
Listen,
it's got a shepherd's pie for a reason. It's not called a farmer's pie.
Oh, what if it was called a farmer's pie?
We have cottage pie. Cottage pie is cows, because cows live by cottages.
Hold on. Cows look like cottages?
Cows live by cottages.
Live by! Okay, alright, okay. That's alright.
Yeah, because cottages tend to be located by farmland. Okay, go!
Yep.
And then shepherds, funnily enough, take care of sheep. So the meat inside a shepherd's pie should be sheep, well, lamb. Because no one wants to eat an old sheep. Only baby sheep.
I don't want to eat any sheep. There you go.
They'd eat you if they could.
You know what? That's fair. I probably deserve it. Do it. Do it. Ow, he did it. Targeted balls travel through walls? Hold up. What is the modifier for this round?
Balls through the walls.
Target... So... Wait. What? Okay. Also, what is gooping near me?
Me, sorry.
Is that you?
No, but I can hear it.
Okay. I hope that's... do I hope that's another player?
It is. It's this robot guy.
Oh, there's a squelchy robot?
Yeah, it's the mutant squelch.
Oh, there you go. Got him. We're like doing okay this round.
That squelchy
as I'm dying.
Yeah, that squelchy sound is what I imagine goes through Amanda's head at all times when she's having a bad day.
I mean, that would give me a bad day.
So you had a bad day, you're having a bad day. Squelchy, squelchy sounds, cause you're having a bad day. Taking balls to the face, you're such a disgrace. Throw the ball.
Oh! Good shot. God, he just arms up and then died. And then me too, because I gotta do something. I got... Oh, the chipmunks. The Gregorian chipmunks. Got it.
So, that is another thing that is a favorite from the olden days. When, like... Do you remember when they made every song Nightcore by speeding it up?
Yeah.
When they made everything a chipmunk song by raising the pitch, trying to make out that it was actually by the Chipmunks.
Uh-huh.
Like, Chipmunks cover Justin Bieber, Chipmunks cover Jesse McCartney, Chipmunks cover Metallica. And then I'm just here still doing the flippy arm movements to Rockefeller Street. Man, that's still one of the best songs ever.
Wait, what is Rockefeller Street?
Do you not remember the? It was some dude playing on his PC, playing like Osu or something, and then when the beat came in, he just jumps back and starts doing arm movements.
And then his friend comes in too.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That one. Got it.
Yeah.
I was thinking of Oh, what am I thinking of? Rockefeller Slim, Fatboy Slim. What was the Fatboy Slim songs?
I gotta praise him like I should, which I always thought was you saying praise him like a shoe, but apparently it wasn't praise him like a shoe.
No,
you should praise him like you should.
Weapon of choice. Thank you, everyone in chat at once. What's the right? No, I was gonna say what's the walk without rhythm one, and that's weapon of choice.
Replacement player found.
Replacement player. I'm thinking of Rockefeller Skank. Thank you. I hear they're gonna light the Christmas tree at Rockefeller Skank in like the next week or so.
Okay, but how about a lizard version of the song called Rockefeller Skink?
Oh, like a Lounge Lizard cover of the song. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm big. I love being big.
So did Tom Hanks for a bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I was playing. Speaking of media where a boy and an older lady try to have a romantic relationship, I was playing a Gundam game yesterday, and that got weird. That's it. End of story.
My favorite Gundam was the first one. Well, the first one that got dubbed, purely for the fact that like your hero just goes into the classroom, is like, "Hi, I'm gonna kill you." Mm-hmm. And you had that like 5-minute long scene of shock. Listen, he only did that the once. Okay, no, twice. But he was trying to make it romantic. She's like, when you say you'll kill me, that means you're saying you love me, right? And he was like, whatever. Just leave me alone. I'm doing my shit. Well, listen, it's been a while since I've watched Endless Waltz, but my endless waltz. Is that the one where they just randomly gave Wing Zero feathers?
Yes.
That was a wild time. Oh, all right. Big tackle. Forgot.
Yep.
And they're trying to grab balls, and I should just be lunging my own balls at people.
Should just be ramming them.
I will no longer put my balls in your face. Nah, I'm gonna put my face in your face.
Baseballs. Face Raiders. Oh, I got teamed up on.
Pow! Right in the kisser.
I was having a real weird day yesterday because I went directly from New Gundam Breaker, which is the bad Gundam Breaker, into SD Gundam Alliance, which is actually kind of alright. But is an
Which
SD
is the one
Gundam.
with the rhino?
With the rhino?
Sorry, unicorn.
I actually don't know from Unicorn Gundam. I hear it lights up. Is that the one that has the Nemo unit?
Maybe. I've not watched the Gundam since the one I referenced.
Wing. Wing is...
Yeah.
I want to say Wing is good. I don't know if that's actually true. I got him!
Hey!
I tackled him by accident and it won.
We're amazing. We're the best. You know what movie, like series and movies I loved?
Which?
The Macross.
Macross was good. Or did I say Robotech? I forget.
I'm always a little bit glad that Macross never got like a revival like everything else did, because I worry what they do to it.
Oh yeah, no, that's... I wonder if part of that is because, like, international rights got so messed up, because a lot of things that, like, get remakes and revivals is for, like, IP reasons. At least it feels that way. Foggy. Oh, no HUD. Okay.
I was there trying to tackle still. I didn't realize it had changed. Lamau. And Macross is so good. I love the Macross Plus series, which is like 3 episodes long.
Macross Plus is really good. That's actually the only one I know for sure that I've seen in whole.
Well, that was the first one I saw. That was my first introduction to VTubers. Can't tell me otherwise.
Oh, yeah, huh.
Also, Vocaloid.
We were watching, not Cyber City 080, Megazone 23 the other day, and that also is like, what if our major pop star was actually a virtual person and nobody knew? We're getting a friend request in the middle of a match. Focus on the game, my guy.
Whenever someone says Mega, I swear, there was a comic, or there is a comic, called Mega City, Mega Tokyo? Or was Mega Tokyo the anime?
Mega Tokyo was web comic from
Yes, that's the one. Was that the one by the guy who had the baseball cap with a power icon?
Ooh, was it? Huh.
Because sometimes I think about him when I think about the fact that I am like 90% power icon.
That you've done that?
Yeah.
You've gone full circle on it?
No, I made it into a hat and I was like, wait, what if this guy's still around and sues me?
Oh, wait, no, that was somebody else. That was, oh, gosh, no. Also, web comics a little later.
Yeah. Like, my brain is just on all sorts of different webcomic people now.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold up. I gotta get those alerts working, because we just got a new donation, and we're at 125? Okay.
Nice.
Nice. Good, we should pause after this match so I can fix a couple things.
Sure.
There's a big pizza up there.
Big pizza.
Ow! I was looking at pizza!
I'm looking for the pizza. Oh, the dancing pizza.
Yeah.
Guys sneaking up on me. I got taken out. I wonder if you knew I was looking at the pizza. Did you ever read the webcomic 10K Commotion?
Yes!
That was so good.
I read a bunch of it, and I'm so glad it's still up, because I've always wanted to go back and read the end of it. Like, I love the art style from that, because it was like very watercolory. That was a big inspiration for a little while.
For like the 2 months that I was trying to become an artist when I was in my teens, that was the style I was. It was a combination of that, and do you remember El Mato?
Maybe.
Okay, so like I can't find any of El Mato's stuff online. I found his Twitter, and I wish I hadn't. But
yeah,
like he had a very like, imagine if your character was like inspired by how Shaggy is designed in Scooby-Doo.
Okay.
But still an original like style, like very like tall, like. Stretch the upper body slumps forward a little bit. It was a cool style.
I'm just imagining Johnny the homicidal maniac. Why is that happening?
I had fun the last match. I had so much fun that I'm gonna pee while you set things up.
Yeah, I'm gonna take us real quick to the donation zone.
To the bone.
We got $50. Okay, hang on. We got another $5 from Rue. We got $25 from an anonymous donor, which if I'm doing the math, that took us to 50 and then to 75. And then we got $50 from a possum behind the local Chinese restaurant, which would bring us to $125 over 6 donations. That's 22% of our goal. That's awesome. That's honestly already more money than I thought we were going to raise, just because it's been a quiet year. And, you know, look at me. Look at how prepared I am. That's cool. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Wow, 125 already, and this is what we're only entering into hour 4. We've got 20 hours ahead of us. No, it's good though. We're raising money for kids, And they're hospitals. Okay, but what if it was Children's Hospital, like in the sense of like General Hospital, like it was a daytime soap opera of a hospital run by children? It would have to be a different fundraiser for us to raise the money for that. That's very cool. Okay, I'm going to look at chat. Name the possum. Well, chat has to name it. I'm gonna. Oh, can I do a thing? Can I do /poll? Is that how you do it? The question is possum name, and it's going to be Charles Potemkin. Hey, that's actually a pretty good name right there. I need like 2 more names. I need like 3 more names. Thomas. Okay, go ahead. Girugamet. I'm spelling it photometrically. That's the way I see it. Done. And I'm going to allow additional votes for, I don't know, 50 votes each. So we'll just see this go wild. And we're going to let this run for 10 minutes. There you go. Chat vote on names. I don't know. Jambi and Biscuit and Jinkers are pretty good too. Oh, Paul? Okay. Oh, I'm sorry. We're still in the donation zone, so I don't think anybody heard you. I'm going to go back to
That's how it is.
remote chat. No, we can go remote game. Okay, hello. Great. Okay, alert box. Okay, let me see if I can fix this. Oh, that's... All my stuff on these pages is still hooked up to Streamlabs. That's the problem.
Streamlabs.
Yeah, I was trying to move everything over to Stream Elements, but I've done that in the past year, so like all of my like casual overlays are Stream Elements now, but I don't even remember why we were mad at Streamlabs, but
All of the content stolen.
that's it. That's right.
Hey, why did you die?
I died? How bad did I die? Did I get hit with a ball?
No, I tackled you off the side.
No, that might be why. Because actions have consequences, as much as a lot of members of government would like that to not be the case. Wow, we're getting political? No, maybe. Boy, my computer is unhappy with everything I'm making it do.
Time to get 3 new computers.
Yeah, no, that's yeah. No, wait. Oh, it didn't even open. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, wait. I don't need the stream for the MST Turkey Day Marathon open. I don't need that tab open.
Why not?
Because it's over now. It's true. It's just the list of all the VODs.
Ba-ba-da. Ba-dum. Bum ba-da ba-da bum.
If I do this. Yeah.
My nose itches.
Yeah.
Is Emma around?
Oh, okay, wait. I would need to do that with this. Boy, this is a pain in the butt doing anything, isn't it?
Coconut oil helps. Don't let your memes be streams.
What you mean be streams?
Bum, 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 bum.
Oh, jeez. Oh, you know what I think happened? I think I actually deauthorized Streamlabs from my Twitch account, and that would also be why everything is breaking. So I'm not going to deal with that right now.
Got to break free.
Gotta break free. Sees the means of streams. Right before the next game, I want to see if I can get any more frames. Just like, if I can get like 4 more frames, maybe it'll help. What if I just had no pixels? I don't need pixels, right?
Set your resolution to Windows 95.
That'd be good. Brightness, lighting quality, shadow quality. Don't need that. Oh, don't need that. Don't need VSync. Okay. Oh, now we're talking. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's so grody. Yes. All right, I'll go
You're
one up from that.
You're the cutest guy out here. No, keep it like that. We're playing Final Fantasy VIII now.
Oh. Also, it didn't help anything. Good. Good. All right, I guess that's good enough. All right, let's do a couple more matches. What? I didn't do nothing. I'm over here.
I went to tap you and I jumped over you and off the building.
I was on the moon at the time. Hey, I wonder who's winning the possum name poll. Currently Potemkin is winning with... Oh, no. Thomas is coming up. Tied for... Oh, Thomas is winning. Thomas has 4 votes. 5 votes.
Who is spending their points?
Someone is splurging to get Thomas in the winning. I'm glad Potemkin has some... Oh, wait. I can vote. Dawn. Oh, my God. Okay. I guess it's probably good that they don't let me do additional votes because as the channel admin, I have infinite script.
Wait.
Okay, Potemkin's now winning with 38 votes to 34 for Thomas. We do not have this many people watching. I love this. This is what I wanted to see. This is what I signed up for.
Manda, I know it's you.
No one loves Charles. That's crazy.
I mean, as someone residently in the United Kingdom, I can vouch for this.
Yeah, you know what? Fair. Residently? Presently. Present resident. The resident president.
Quick.
Hang on.
Kingalantly.
Oh! Takobi, listen. Anything you can do, even if you can't donate, like, every donation is appreciated because, you know, it goes to a great cause, but, like, this is what I say all along. It's...
I want the TV head.
If you're not in a place to donate, you know, don't hurt yourself to donate. There's lots of ways to support. Supporting is what's important. And being here and hanging out with us, keeping us company, that's support. Telling other people, spreading the word about it, that's support. That's all good. Failed catches cause damage. What? So, if you do the catch animation without catching, you get hurt?
I don't know, but... Oh, I get it. Yeah.
Okay. Ow. I swear my frames actually got worse. This is cool. This is interesting. Frames are a rare and mythical beast, and nobody truly knows the nature of frames.
Sorry, I've got them all.
Oh.
I'm hoarding them for when they become a luxury item.
I think they already are.
You're a luxury item.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
What's the t-shirt? I'm a luxury few can afford. Ow.
Okay, yeah. Half damage for a failed catch.
Okay. Interesting. At least it's not full damage.
Suck it, you egg!
Nice. Nice, 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 nice. Oh, right. A couple of them were eggs. I'm here. Oh, no! I'm good. I'm dead. I'm fine.
Me too. My foot is the wrong way around.
Ooh, that's... Were you in a car accident?
Yes, but that's unrelated to this.
Okay, okay, okay.
Okay! How do you fake throw anyway?
On keyboard it's F. I don't know what it is on alternate input devices. Alternate input lifestyles.
I passed my ball to someone trying to figure it out. You know what? I could test it, you know, in the in-between.
What? Well, that throw made no sense.
That's balls.
Ow, what?
What?
There was a man.
Is that a problem?
Oh, always. Oh, my guy here is just standing. Alright, but he got a kill. You know what? I take it back. Live your life, my guy. It seems fine. 7K on Thomas. Hey, Thomas wins with 324 votes. Potemkin in second place with 200 votes. Gurgamesh and Don with 1 vote each. Charles also ran. That is so many channel points. Oh my gosh. Alright, cool. Well, there you go. There's our name. Use nothing more GP. Oh.
Oh, woo!
Yeah, moving... Yeah, you know what? That actually does make sense. I hit a button to do something. I'm just hitting buttons wildly now. I'm just going nuts with it.
Tap it. Tap it hard.
Yeah, alright, let's see if that helps. I'm just gonna go to 100%. Do no scaling.
Oh, one-hit KOs.
Yes, this is the best frame rate I've had so far. Oh, just all one-hit KOs. Starting with... Oh, get away from that.
Balls.
Balls.
The balls are inert, guys.
The balls are inert. Cool. Get exploded.
Good. I want to get abducted. I want to be abducted. Oop.
Get abducted.
I'm trying.
I don't know if that actually has a lifting effect.
It doesn't. I tried.
Oh, ow. Yep, okay. I'm gonna do that. Okay, yeah, there we go.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
I'm always wrecked. I was born wrecked. What?
I'm gonna wreck it.
Listen, I wish I had more. I have my own optimization gremlin, but it's always about, like, I don't know, worker placement game moves.
You're an economy. You can't be replaced.
It's like an economy is the opposite of a commodity, is what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Yeah. That's absolutely how that works.
Oh, I got bubble-faced.
Bubble-faced.
I yeeted myself off the side trying to dodge wrenches and dodge balls.
Okay, but we're doing okay this round. I don't know what happened last round, but...
I am proud of you, son.
Not only did I get him, but I caught the ball. Oh, boy. Just look at him like, what? Frango Drescher was the nanny, right? Oh, no. Health drain. It's a 2-point swing.
Oh, health dipping away.
But I want to have 12 health. Where is he? You're out here fighting somebody?
Yep.
Where, this guy? Unk.
Ah!
Uh-oh. The whistling of the juice ball is so ominous.
Don't drink juice.
Why not?
Don't be a menace.
I didn't
Where are
realize-
these stinkers at? Oh, hello.
Since when is juice drinking menacing? I guess it depends on how you drink it.
Okay, here's one for you.
Okay.
Juice cartons. Do you stick a straw in, or do you tear a corner off?
What?
You know, the little juice boxes. Do you tear a corner off and drink like that, or do you stick a straw in?
I mean, when they have the little, like, foil spot for sticking a straw in, you stick a straw in. Follow design intents. Mostly in the hood. Okay.
Someone got the reference, I see. Ah, balls. I got distracted looking at chat. Milk boxes? What? Yeah, all juice boxes have the little triangle things on the side. Yeah, you can.
Yeah, they have them, but I've never used them that way. Like, I figured that was like a... Like it makes sense that you would do that from a production standpoint, but, like, if they come with straws, you use a straw.
Well, maybe the straw isn't efficient enough for you. Maybe you just need to tear that side off with your teeth, show a bit of aggression, and then just sip away.
You just need to assert dominance over your juice.
Yeah.
Ah! I got juiced.
I will not be that point. I refuse.
Okay. I'm leaving.
Get out of here.
I did that wrong. Oh, look. Oh, right. Juice doesn't kill.
Not with that attitude.
Oh, close though. 14-15.
Where?
Yeah, like. Whoa. Dancing. I can't believe this game had an Among Us crossover. That still weirds me out.
Okay. Here's one for you. Here's a question for you.
Oh, no, because I gotta say one thing first now.
What?
I would, if I ever get my hands on another Capri Sun, I am gonna like tear the top off like an MRE and drink it that way. Go on.
How do you keep your bread container closed? By container, I mean the packet, the wrapping it comes in.
I do keep track of whatever twist tie or little plasticky thing comes with it.
Okay, so you're lawful good.
Yes. I mean, I also do a bunch of twisting first, but as long as I have that, I'll use it. I won't tuck it under.
I mean, it comes sort of twisted with that wrapped around it.
Yeah. Oh, turn a Capri Ice into a snow cone. Yeah, that sounds okay, actually. We do have a bread box, but it's always open and we just stack all the bread in it because we also always have like 3 different loaves because we have like some sort of sandwich buns, also white bread, also wheat bread because there's 4 different people in the house, but we need 5 different kinds of bread. I don't know how that works out.
I have one kind of bread because the only bread that truly set my soul on fire doesn't exist here.
What kind of bread is that?
I can't remember what it's called. Like it's like honey. It's like a honey bread you guys have. Honey oat or something. Honey wheat, I think. It's got no seeds or anything in it.
Yeah. I think I have had that once. That's also pretty good.
I think like every southern household has to have it in.
Okay, where do you put like potato bread in the bread rankings?
I'm trying to. You'll need to show me what you mean by potato bread because different names for different same name, different things sometimes.
Sure. So that's like one thing I hate because like around here, if you say get me a loaf of Italian bread, you like people might think you mean one of 4 different things. One of those being straight up a French baguette.
That's not French. French baguette is not Italian.
Not at all. Like it is completely different in like every metric of it. Oh right, we're in tackle mode again.
If you ever need Italian bread, just put Manda in a box. I'm concerned by your confusion.
How are you spelling bread? I guess is my concern.
I said if you want Italian bread, not want to make an Italian bread.
Okay.
Or breed.
Yeah, no, you said it. Now you go to jail. That's how the game works.
You just lost the game, so.
You know what? I retired long ago. I retired champion. You can do that, you know. Turns out.
Joey's the best bread for me. Also, yeah, honey wheat, yeah, that is the right one that I'm thinking of then.
Cuban bread's really good.
Oh, wait, sorry, dude. I just tackled our teammate.
We got Hawaiian rolls for Thanksgiving and didn't eat any of them, but like I don't know what it is. It's like King's Hawaiian rolls, and this is the only thing I know them as. Like you don't get a loaf of it, you just get these like little dinner rolls, but they're super sweet and
you're super sweet.
Thank you. This keeps happening.
I've never heard of Hawaiian rolls.
Oh, they're good. If you like honey bread, you might like Hawaiian rolls.
See, what I love over there is like they'll take anything and just attach a country or location to the start of it to make it sound fancy.
Uh-huh.
Like, I thought French press was its own thing, Apparently, no, it's just a cafetiere. You guys just can't say cafetiere.
Cafetiere?
Yeah, that's what it's called.
I've never even heard it said like that.
Exactly, America.
We don't try. Just put it on, you can put that on the flag.
French press, French bread, French kissing. Australian.
I
mean,
how did we get from French kiss to make out?
Oh.
Well, if you listen to that one Killer song, it started out with a kiss. How did it end up?
How did it
That's
end
what
up
they
like
mean.
this?
Yeah. when you were young.
I just can't look. It's Kenny. Oh no, I spilled my Pepsi.
Don't.
I was drinking it. What?
Vintage mode.
Well, today, lads, we are going in to defeat the enemy.
I believe there is super, like, Victrola music that they replaced the standard. Yeah, I hear it.
Yeah.
It's good.
Ninja Cam has been attacking with the balls, but we will not stand for that, lads, will we?
Our boys overseas need our support. Buy war bonds.
We're just playing catch with Ninja Cam right now.
Uh-huh.
Oh, he fell to his death.
All right.
Mal.
No, you see, we can't pronounce Le Mal, so we just say French cat. That's... Is that a callback or just dumb?
Get out of here.
Okay.
My favorite thing is, do you remember those old, like, 60s, 70s black and white, informative videos like they'd have at jobs and stuff?
Oh, like, yeah. Shake hands with danger.
Yeah. And they'd always have, like, that voice, and then the person who's in it, they don't use their voice ever, they always overdub it.
Mm-hmm.
I love those so much. Sometimes when I'm bored and just need to pick me up, I will go to YouTube and just find as many as I can. Especially if they are modern day versions making parodies of them, because they just go a little bit extra on the ham.
Uh-huh.
And this reminded me of it for some reason. You too can avoid bowl issues. Stick it to the man with your balls.
I feel like here's the thing. If we were trying to make our own version of a French press and we called it a freedom press, it would be diesel powered somehow. Just like the Prodigy. Okay, that guy just ran into a hole.
Yeah, after I threw his friend down there in a gate. He's like, I'm coming too, chap.
A freedom press would be fueled with gunpowder. Okay.
That's another thing that always a weird difference in naming. So you guys have gasoline, right?
Yeah.
It's petroleum, so it's just called petrol here.
It's petrol.
Petrol in it. And it's only $12 for a gallon.
Okay, okay. At least you said gallon, because I thought you were gonna... thought you were gonna go metric on me and I was just gonna explode.
Petrol and gasoline are the exact same thing. It's just... One is a byproduct of the other. So... one just calls it by the byproduct and the other calls it by what it is. I can't remember which is which.
Well, because I mean, petroleum is like petroleum based, because that's where you get like Vaseline from. Is it's another petroleum based product.
Yeah,
I believe.
I love filling my car and myself with petroleum.
Petrol. I will say, when you're talking about petrol head, is a bit better than car nut.
I went to throw the person down the hole, and it auto-targeted someone, so I was like, oh.
Oh, no! Pop. I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta go. Okay.
So,
make it out.
On the topic of things being expensive, like, I don't really know many people that smoke, but a pack of cigarettes there, the last time I was over there, was like $2 to $3 a pack. It's close to $18 a pack here.
I was gonna say, like, $2 a pack sounds like really light for last time. Like, I don't smoke, but $12 a pack sounds like the last thing I remember.
Well, I used to import. I mean, whatever. I used to import Blackstone cherry cigars, and I used to get like 60 packs for the same price it had cost me to get like 5 here.
Wow.
Surprise! Balls to the face. I just realised it's not black and white anymore. I'm disappointed. Yeah. We need someone with big brain and fast fingers to find out how much a pack of smokes are at the moment in the States for comparison.
Hey Siri! Alexa! Someone help! I don't actually have any of those nearby.
Why not?
Up.
Why not? All your devices are listening to you anyway.
Yeah, it's true.
You should at least give them the ability to respond to you. It's only polite.
And we have one in the other room, and I did ask Alexa to tell me the joke the other day. I forget what it was, but it was funny.
Manda, I'm in a state of denial.
14
Man,
bucks a pack.
whoa, all of their pants. They're cyber pants?
Yo!
We should check. I want to check the store now and see what they got for sale.
Oh, yeah. New York costs $11.96 with tax of $4.35. Right, they jack up the tax really high to try and get
Yeah, well, that's why
to discourage it, I guess.
That's why they're so expensive here. But like, they were pretty huge. I got a lip ring.
I got a pose. God, I'm glad I don't smoke.
I used to for a short time. I wanted to be cool.
I've just always had, like, it's weird. I grew up around a lot of smokers, just so, like, you know, I used to say I was a secondhand smoker only just because I would always hang out with people who smoked, but, like, at some point I was just like, oh, I've got, like, a lot of, like, respiratory issues going on already. I should just extra not. I think that's why I never even, like, tried, like, vaping or anything, because it's just like, no.
I am presently on 3 different types of steroids for my lungs because they've just given up on me.
Oh. Your lungs are gonna be so swole.
They are. I've been using that as an excuse to go to the gym. Make use of that.
You don't even have to use your arms when you do the bench presses. You just put it on your chest and just and it flies into the ceiling.
Oh yeah. I take my steroids and then I just chug a huge hit off a vape. Make sure I get all of that goodness in.
You could do the thing where, like, do they have aerosolized activated charcoal? Because you could just, like, breathe that in, clench, and then exhale diamonds.
Charcoal stops medication from working.
Right. Well, because it's like that's why they use it for, like, poison control. because it's
Yeah.
good at absorbing, I guess.
Yeah. But there was like, you should have this charcoal infused burger. You should have this charcoal infused sandwich. You should have this charcoal infused butt plug. I don't know what, but it stops your medication from working.
Yep.
And people don't realize it.
Well, because people like it because, you know, you say, oh, it's detox. It'll absorb bad things. Like, it absorbs all things.
It's not even that it's the detox. It's mostly just the hipster experience. Oh, there they are.
Well, I mean, yeah. Oh, hey, Ninja Cam is on our team this time.
Oh, balls.
Also, Ninja Gamer 8447. Why we got all these ninjas playing today?
Yeah, Joe, do you want me to get you one? You know, scientifically, everything gets absorbed quicker that way.
It's true. That's why butt chugging is so dangerous.
I wouldn't know. I don't.
The silliest one I've seen is charcoal soap. Because you gotta wash your hands, and it's just, well, now my hands are already black, and this soap is half as effective as it normally would be.
I love sulfur soap.
Ooh.
That's real good. I'm going to describe it badly, but it dries your skin out in a way that is good. It does something where, like, it dries your skin out to help the natural oils kind of, like, overcompensate to help with healthy growth and benefits on your skin.
Huh.
I'm very bad at describing it, but
I can picture it in a way that I can picture most, like, medical things I have understand.
yeah, it's a yellow bar. Like, almost every time I've ever seen it, it's always a yellow bar.
Mm-hmm. That guy killed himself.
Yeah, it's got the sulfur. It's got the sulfur in it, and friggin', I'm being assaulted.
Wait, does it smell like sulfur though? Because that's the rotten egg smell.
Very no, it has a smell, but it's not a bad smell. Like, you know, it's got something in it. It's good. I like it. And back when I was growing up with the worst skin on the planet, that was the only thing that worked for me. So I hold it in high regard. Ooh.
Boy, grapefruit stopping antidepressants. That's a much more subtle one that would get you.
Yeah. Oh, that was it. That's how I found out about the charcoal thing. Because a friend of mine who was on anti-Ds suddenly was getting really, really moody, and depressive episodes were coming back while they were going for this hipster buffet literally 3 times a week.
Was it heavy on the grapefruit?
Heavy on the charcoal.
Heavy on charcoal, yeah, alright. Yeah. God.
So I friggin' love grapefruit. I know. You know how, like, people who are lactose intolerant will still drink milk because it's worth the flavor. If I was on anti-Ds, I would still have grapefruit because, you know, I would suffer for that flavor. Balls. I'm gonna get clipped, and this is gonna come back to me one day in the future. Kero said that you should take grapefruit for your depression.
I thought you were going to say the clip was just going to be, for that flavor, balls.
I do love the flavor of balls. Alright, this is the one where things go... I keep forgetting what the thing is.
Everything changes, because it changes per round, not per match. Ow.
Wait, Joe, you got that seasoning? Salt lick, yeah! Salt lick seasoning, best seasoning. I will reward you with some government cheese.
Ooh.
I've heard reference to government cheese like 4 times in the last week.
Uh-huh.
And now I need to try it.
I mean, it's cheese.
But Apparently, it's the best cheese.
Well, it's cheese that you're not forced to take it, but you are incentivized to take. Incentivized cheese.
Is it? Why is the government giving you cheese?
Because dairy farmers were subsidized out the wazoo, so we had insane cheese product surplus. Like, wait, have you not heard about the cheese caves?
Joey mentioned the cheese caves, but...
So, like, the surplus was so bad that they literally filled caves in, like, Ohio or something, and it's just like, yeah, no.
Mississippi. I have the document.
It's just like, yeah, no, we cannot, we don't have enough people to feed all this cheese to, so we're just putting it in a cave because we told them we would pay them for making cheese, so everyone made cheese. Cheese, okay. Strategic cheese reserves, yeah.
Okay, so one day something will happen, like some national just traumatic event, and somehow everyone will forget about the cave of cheese. And then like 100 years from now, someone is going to get the bougiest block of cheese they've ever had in their life. And they'll be like, where did you get this from? We discovered it in some ancient ruins. It was the cheese of the cheese people from the caves.
Like, honestly, the cheese caves really feel like it could be a landmark in like a Fallout game. I'm surprised it hasn't been. Yeah, no, we have had like stories of ancient cheeses in the last couple of years, haven't we?
Was the ancient cheeses brought to you by the ancient aliens?
Wait, was it in it? We had the ancient cheese. I was thinking of the sarcophagus juice the other day. Or no, the other one was like, it was like bread starter yeast that was found still like colonizing in a vessel, and they were like, oh, we can make old bread. We can make fresh old bread. Yes, Egyptian yeast.
I'm old bread.
Almost, yeah, right. We had all of the parts to make a pizza because we could get old cheese, old bread, and old sauce. Oh, they made that bread. Hey, we're looking at 10-4 over here, so we're actually gonna have to get ready to go to our next segment here on Extra Life 2022 in the house.
You're leaving me because of the cheese, aren't you?
The cheese will always be with you. You can strike it down, but it'll only grow 10 times as strong. 10 times as cheese.
Sounds good to me.
You have to go now. Hey, thanks for hanging out.
Yeah, it was fun.
Yeah, no, always fun. Always, you know what? It kept the conversation moving, regardless of quality. It's a quantity kind of deal.
What do you mean, regardless of quality? What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying.
Was my cheese discussion not good enough for you?
I'm saying yesterday was Thanksgiving, and I'm still in a grateful mood. So thank you for being here.
You're welcome.
Do not put Exodia in the pizza oven. I love that chat is its own show. Hey, do we have to continue entertaining, or can we just watch chat with everybody else? This is better. They're doing a better job than I could ever do.
Do as you need.
Pizza that sends you to the shadow realm. All right, this is sounding good. Oh, do I want lunch? Maybe I gotta look at lunch. All right. Hey, thank you for hanging out.
Yeah.
You, Kero, and you all at home. We're going to take, I don't know, like a 10-15 minute break again, and I'm going to look at the schedule and see what's coming up next. I think it's the anxiety block, so that's great. And we'll do more fundraising. All right? We'll see everybody in a little bit. Goodbye.
Bye.